Hello and welcome to StarSea Tarot. I'm Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you give this video a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to uncover and discover who you're going to marry. We are going to get deep. There is going to be a lot of details here for you to find out. We're going to discover what their personality is like, their characteristics. We're going to discover what they look like, potential zodiac signs, or what their natal chart could look like. We're going to find out when and where you're going to get into union, what your relationship is going to look like, and so much more. In the next little bit, I'm going to flip over the camera. I'm going to show you 4 different piles. You're going to pick the group or the pile that calls out to you the most. For those of you that like to use crystals, I will be adding amulets, crystal amulets from StarSea Jewels onto those piles if you like picking that way. Then you're going to take a look at the timestamp in the description box below or in the pinned comment, and you're going to find the group that corresponds with your timestamp. For those of you that want to pick up StarSea amulets, take a look at the description box below. They are from StarSea Jewels. It is my jewelry line. I design all the pieces myself, and we make them here, literally right there. And I appreciate your support so much. If you want to join StarSea Academy, or if you want to work with me in any capacity, also take a look at the description box below and go take a look at my main channel over at Charlene Lizette to get spirituality and empowerment videos. Now, without further ado, let me show you the 4 piles and let's find out everything we can find out about the person you're going to marry. We'll see you there. Bye. Here are the 4 groups for you all to choose from. I will be adding crystal amulets on top for those of you that like to use crystals when you are picking your groups. We're starting off with group number 1, El Tarot deck. Group number 2 is the Ethereal Visions deck. Group number 3 is the Moonchild deck, and group number 4 is the Shadowscapes. I will be adding crystal amulets right now. All right, so the crystal amulets that correspond with the groups. Group number 1 has Aphrodite. Aphrodite has amazonite, clear quartz, and rose quartz, as well as a white little lava bead for those of you that like to use essential oils. Group number 2 has this beautiful Empress piece, one of the original StarSea Jewels pieces that was ever created. It has this beautiful rose quartz and dark amethyst beads around it. Then we have the counterpart to the Empress, the Emperor. Emperor has pyrite, hematite, garnet, and these beautiful black lava beads. That's for group number 3. And group number 4, we have Venus, connected with the planet Venus, rose quartz, and morganite beryl. Take a couple of minutes to pick the pile that best calls to you. Remember, we are going to go really in depth in this reading. We're going to discover everything that we possibly can about who you will marry, how you will meet, what they're going to look like, and so much more. Once you're ready and you know which pile is calling to you or which group is calling to you the most, take a look at the description box below and take a look at the pinned comment to see the timestamp that corresponds with your group. We'll see you there. Hello, group number 1. If you picked El Tarot deck and the Aphrodite amulet, this is going to be your reading. We're going to get really in depth in today's reading. We're going to find out who you're going to marry. We're going to find out your person's characteristics, their personality, zodiac sign, their character, how you're going to meet, how you're going to come into union, and what your relationship is going to look like. So there's a lot to uncover today, and I'm really excited to do this reading for all of you. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and let me know if this reading is resonating with you and if you've already met your partner. Let's get started. Starting off with the energy of your partner and their characteristics, it's a very interesting energy here to uncover and look at we have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands, so I can automatically see a lot of fire energy showing up within them, or they may have a very fiery personality. They may look also darker on the darker side, so they may have darker features, darker eyes, olive complexion, darker hair. What I am noticing though is that they are younger, so they may be younger than you, literally, or you may meet when you are young. In addition to that, it could just mean that they have a very young, vibrant personality. I do also see that they're a very good dresser, that they absolutely love to take care of the way that they look, the way that they present themselves out into the public. When I'm looking at the Hanged One and I'm looking at the Ace of Cups, I almost get this energy that they may have like an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo sun, but then in their emotions, they have a water moon. So they may have like a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio moon or rising. There's a lot of contrast within their personality. Like to the public, they are this one person, and then when you guys are together, when you're at home, when you're spending one-on-one time, they are a completely different energy. They are connecting with you in a completely different vibe. They're very emotionally in tune. They're very much connected to your feelings, to your emotions. They really care about how they're going to make you feel. And I think that when you first end up seeing them, or whenever you first cross paths with them, you're going to notice that while they may have this hard, tough exterior, or this very charismatic, charming, vibrant personality, the minute that you look into their eyes, you're going to see something completely different. You're going to see that they're just like this hopeless romantic, or maybe a little bit shy, maybe a little bit like like those people with those piercing eyes. They might have blue eyes or green eyes, and they're just going to be like, you can get lost in their eyes. There's something about their eyes that I'm really picking up on right now as I'm doing your reading. They may even have like darker skin but lighter eyes. I don't know. There's something like that that's very much showing up. Also, they're going to have really nice hands. The hands are showing up for me, and they may like fishing. They may also like to be by the water a lot, or you may also meet them when you're by the water. I am getting this, like with all the blue imagery here, I am getting that you may meet them when you're near the water, whether that's a lake, whether it's an ocean, whether it's meeting them somewhere that is by some type of body of water, even like a pool or something like that. Okay, let's find out a little bit more about their personality. I am going to pull out a few other cards. I just want to get a few more cards here for their personality. Yeah, definitely younger energy here with that Page of Bitcoins, which is the Page of Pentacles. When they come to you, when you both meet, I do feel like they're going to almost be like offering you something, whether they're offering you a drink, whether, if you meet by the water, maybe they're like, hey, do you want to go get an ice cream with me? Or, hey, like, look at this cute little like wildflower I picked up. I almost feel like they're coming to you with something, or the way that they introduce themselves, they will have something in their hands, because so many of the cards here indicate having something within their hands. There's definitely something about their hands. Either you're gonna be really into their hands, like if they're a woman, they're gonna have very feminine, like beautifully manicured hands, and if they're a man, they're just gonna have like, those nice manly, those nice, I can't even say it, those nice manly hands to manhandling, like that kind of good manhandling. Okay. Now let's see what else we can see about their characteristics and their personality. Okay, the Fool. Yeah, definitely they like to be the life of the party. I feel like they have these two very contrasting personalities. Like they could be those people that are very extroverted, but then very introverted at the same time. With the Four of Wands, look at all this. Wow, look at all this fire energy that has showed up for them. Holy banana. Literally 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So I almost want to do this. I honestly if I'm being really honest with group number 1, I think one of the things that's going to happen is you're going to grow with them. I think that you might meet when you both are younger, and you're both going to grow together. Like you're going to end up, I don't know, like say like you meet when you're 20, and then you actually don't start dating until you're 25, and then you end up getting married by the time you're 30. There's a progression here, especially with this fiery energy. Or the other thing I'm picking up on as well, for some of you, it's going to be a slow burn where you're going to meet, maybe you don't talk right away, maybe you see them somewhere, they might be holding on to something, they might be, I don't know, like, I'm just trying to think of different scenarios. Like you might see them carrying a bag or carrying something, and this connection is just slowly going to grow over time. It's going to get more and more passionate. This could even be a situation where you both start off as friends, and then your relationship progresses from a level of friendship to a level of romance, where maybe you're not both of you aren't necessarily in the beginning going, oh, let's date, let's go out. You almost kind of, I don't know, you're friends, you're hanging out, you're in similar social circles, or you both like the same type of activities, like maybe you like going to the gym, or maybe you like staying active, or maybe you like running by the water or rollerblading or whatever, right? Like your waterfront near you, if you have that. I want to get a little bit more about their personality. Okay, definitely a talker with this third house here, and Mercury and Gemini. Like I'm telling, okay, and there's that dual personality there with the Gemini as well. I'm definitely feeling that very, very heavily. I feel very heavily that this person is going to be a talker of sorts. You guys are going to start off having conversations a lot. You're going to start off by, just like it's intellectual, like it's a deep conversation about all these different things. And I think that's what progresses your relationship, is the fact that it feels like you're talking to your best friend, or to like somebody who just gets you, who understands you on a different level. So let's see what else we got. We got the 8th house. Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys will grow together. This is very interesting. Even if you meet later in life, like in your late 20s or early 30s or mid 30s, whatever, you all will progress and grow together. This is a connection where both of you come together at a very transformative time, okay? You're both going through massive transformation at this time. You're both really, I just heard some of you will have gotten a divorce and then we'll meet them. So that obviously is not going to apply to everyone, but in this case, it will apply to some of you. Or they may have gotten a divorce or a breakup. There's some massive transformation that's happening while you both are connecting and meeting. But like, I just like, there's so much depth to this relationship. I can't emphasize that or stress it enough. There is so much depth to this connection, and I think that's what makes it such a beautiful union. Like I think that's what solidifies your bond together. I keep saying that. The darkness here is coming out again in terms of like the features with the Scorpio. Let me get one more card here because I do want to talk about their physical features as well. I know I'm jumping all over the place. I'm just getting so many like direct downloads happening at the same time. Look at that. I remember I said to you all, they're going to have different personalities, very contrasting energy. And here it is showing up again, right? We've got this watery energy showing up. They are definitely going to have prominent water placements in their natal chart, okay? Or you may have them as well, or you both will have complementing, like one of you may be like a Pisces rising and the other one will be a Cancer rising or something like that. Or your moons and your risings will be compatible, like a Pisces moon and a Scorpio rising or something like that, okay? Very, very much, the word I want to look for here is like you guys have this deep connection, almost like you know each other before you know each other, and when you all meet, you've known each other before. Even if it's a slow burn, even if you're getting to know each other, gradually, it's like you both know who you are to each other, even though it's like unspoken words, okay? I am seeing that this person is highly psychic, very intuitive, very much connected into their emotions, okay? Big time. They may even have a career or a job in communication. Maybe they're a salesperson. Maybe they sell stuff. Maybe that's how you meet them. Maybe they're selling something somewhere. Maybe, I don't know, they own the ice cream shop or the juice bar or the restaurant by the waterfront, whatever that may look like for you, okay? I also see here with the 8th house that I almost want to say that they come from money, or they end up inheriting some sort of money because of their family line, but they'll keep that very close to the chest. They're not going to tell you. They're not going to let you know gradually. They will let you know gradually here with this, like 4, 5, 6, 7. They will let you know gradually about their finances. They're not going to divulge that information to you immediately. I also do see that some of you may go through some I don't want to call it conflict, but like challenges where you're both going to be really learning from each other as your journey progresses. With the Four of Wands to the Five of Wands, it's like you meet, oh my God, there's this beautiful union, right? The Four of Wands is all about like celebration and happiness and meeting your partner, and it's 11/11 and it's connecting, and there's all this beautiful stuff here. But then we enter into the Five of Wands. So I don't know if you both meet, and then like there's like a standoffish, especially with the seven, the five and the seven here of Wands. It's almost like you meet and you I almost want to say you trigger each other. And for those of you that have known me for a long time, and I know this is my new channel, but for those of you that watched my old, or I shouldn't say old channel, my other channel, which is now focused on spirituality and empowerment, when I used to do tarot readings over there, and I even have a video on like twin flames and soulmates, I don't like using the title twin flame lightly because twin flames have been very misconstrued, and the idea of a twin flame is very much a farce to the actual reality of what a twin flame is. And twin flames, there is no push and pull, there's no runner chaser, there's no toxicity here. Sometimes what will happen in twin flame unions is two people will meet, and each person, they'll still be love, they'll still be respect, but the person triggers something in the other person, and so they each have to go on their own journeys to heal whatever those triggers are, or those emotions, or that stuff that needs to be worked through before they come together. So I want to be very clear on that, because I think it's really important to understand that about twin flames. Like, it's not like you guys are going to meet, have this big blowout, they're going to cheat on you, go get married somewhere else, and then you're going to get back together. No, that's not what's going to happen here. And that's not what twin flames are. I feel like you two are going to meet, you're going to realize, holy crap, this is my partner. And in that situation of like, holy crap, this is the person I'm going to marry, holy crap, this is my partner, both of you are going to be triggered by that. Both of you are going to be like, oh my God, I asked for this person to come into my life for so long, and now they're finally here, and I don't know what to do, and blah, 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 blah. You're both going to be really, really, really freaked out about it. And I think that's why the Hanged Man is showing there too, because there's going to be this moment where like, freeze, okay. And you're both going to kind of go on your own journeys. Maybe you have to do your own thing, work through your own battles here with the Five of Wands. You come together because you realize, like in the Six of Wands, I really feel like you're both going to realize, like, it's like, oh crap, this is my person. And yeah, like there's no avoiding it. There's no denying it. We have to come into union. This is my person. This is who I'm meant to be with. And that's where that surrender comes from. Like, I think, I transform, I surrender. So you're both going to know, right, through your thoughts, this is my person. You're both going to have to do your own transformation. And that's mirrored here with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands, and the surrender, right? And the Six of Wands, I'm like, you know what? Okay, fine. I've gone through this adversity. I've gone through this difficulty. I've worked through my crap, my trauma, my fears, my wounds, my insecurities, whatever. And now I have to get back together with this person. This is a person that I have to journey in my life with. You could also meet them around Gemini season, Scorpio season, Pisces season, all right? Definitely Pisces is showing up a lot here. So I don't know if you or them have Pisces. There's a lot of fire and water here. And, you know, that might even be like one of you may be more fiery and one of you may be more watery. And people are like, how does this relationship work? But it just so happens that both of your natal charts, your astrology, is water and fire. You both just, I don't know, it's like to become one. Like, it's a very interesting energy to be picking up on, all right? Before I dive into how you'll come into union in your relationship, I want to get more information about your connection here. You know, that your person, like how you may meet, things that will help you to see and understand, like, oh, this is them. Change. I told you there's going to be a lot of transformation. I'm telling you, a lot of transformation in your connection here. Whether it's in your own life or whether it's together, you both will be experiencing a lot of transformation as you're getting to know each other. Look at that. Change and love. Yeah. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Now, I want to get some angel cards, and then we'll add on some romance, and we'll do more tarot in a minute. Medicine Woman, Ishal, you are a channel for divine healing power. Okay, so either you or them will be healers, or both of you will be. Focused intention. Can we talk about the purple and the blue? Like, do you all see the theme here? Drop it in the comments if you're seeing this purple and blue theme. So purple is the third eye and blue is the throat. So there's that conversation. There's like that knowing. It's so crazy how you both just like, you just know. You both know. I also feel too that as you heal, as you transform, as you experience your own life, as you are evolving and growing and getting to know who you are, like staying focused here, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target and you will make the mark. Like it's almost like as you both are maturing, growing, expanding, getting to know yourselves, that's how you guys come to union. It's getting to know yourselves that helps you to get to know each other. It's very beautiful too. And this Aphrodite piece over at StarSea Jewels, if you want to pick it up, it's in the description box below, okay? The Aphrodite piece is all about like loving yourself enough, embodying self-love, self-worth, so that when you show up out into the world, people will see you as a very confident person. The entire piece is designed as someone who, you know, when you wear it, you emit self-love, self-respect, self-worth. And I think that's what's going to be happening here. You're both going to be meeting each other at this time where you're learning how to love yourselves. And as your connection progresses and as your union progresses, and as you come into union, you're both going to be like, this is my person. I love myself enough to know that this is my person and I can go through this journey with them. It's actually a very beautiful, very like serene and loving connection is what I'm picking up on here. There's a lot of love here, like that pure, beautiful love. Okay. So how will you come into union with this person? Let's get some cards for that. 3 of Bitcoins. Okay, yeah, definitely like in a group environment. You know, the more that I'm looking at this, like how you'll come into union, I think what's going to happen too is you may run in similar circles, or you may live in the same neighborhood. You may go to the same gym, same coffee shop, work at the same place. There's a commonality, a common theme, a common thread that both of you share. And that's how you're going to be meeting with this person. You're going to be meeting them through that. You're going to be, you know, somewhere. Like, let's just say, I'm just going to give you an example. Let's just say you're at the gym and you're talking to one of the people that works there because you happen to know them. This person will walk into the gym and also happen to know the person working at the front desk. And all of a sudden, the person working at the front desk is like, hey, this is person A. Person A meet person B. And then you're both like, oh, hey. And then both of you internally, like in your minds, are thinking, I know this person because I see them all the time. And I think this is my person, but I don't know what to do right now. Like, it's going to be a very cute situation. I'm feeling lots of like cutesiness around your union. And even this deck is super cute too. 10 of Wands. Okay, there's that gym, that working out. I don't know if you like to work out. They might like to work out. But the 10 of Wands can sometimes indicate, and the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands also, by the way, can sometimes indicate like gym, working out, lifting heavy, competitions, exercise. 10 of Wands is also moving. So maybe through this transformative journey, you're both moving, and that's how you come into union. Like you move from place A to place B, and then all of a sudden, like, boom, you guys end up coming together. Or maybe this is like you come into union and I don't know, quickly moving together. I don't necessarily recommend that, but you know, to each their own. The Chariot. Okay. Yeah. Like there's so much movement in your connection, so much movement. When you both come into union, you're both going to be very much in control of your life. You're both going to be working a lot on your finances. You're both going to be putting down a lot of the difficulties, the challenges, the hardships that you've experienced in your life. And you are going to be on this very confident forward momentum, in control of your future, in control of your life, in control of the direction that you're going. I almost feel like you both mature and then come together, but you both know each other as you are maturing, if that makes sense. Now let's get into what your relationship is going to be about. Okay, I probably should, I'm going to put these down here actually. And then we're going to get some cards about your relationship. And then, yes, we're going to dive into the romantic aspects of your union. Whoop. That card fell. How interesting. All right, your relationship. 6 of Cups. What did I tell you guys? You guys are going to know each other before you know each other. I'm telling you. You're both going to meet. Sorry, there's something on these cards because they fall on the ground. You both... This really feels like past life relationship. If the past life relationship romance card comes out, I'm gonna freak out because I'm telling you, you both look at each other's eyes and you're like, I've had many lifetimes with you before. I've known you. And for the male in this connection, the male is, if there is one, or the one who's more masculine leaning, the male is even gonna like I almost feel like and like please don't take offense to this, but like I almost feel like the male in this connection is very manly, or the masculine is very masculine-y, in the sense that like they're very logical, very rational. They're very much like ego driven, okay? Or and not in a bad way. They're just like things are very logical and rational for them. And so when they come into union with you, or when they meet you, or as your connection is progressing, and as you like start talking about like, you know, moving in together and getting married and doing all that kind of stuff, one of the craziest things that's going to happen here is that this person's going to be like, I never believed in soulmates, or I never believed in twin flames, or I never believed in these like crazy, you know, spiritual unions that people talk about. But like, I think this is a spiritual union. Like, it's going to be such a awakening call for them. All right. With the 9 of Bitcoins here. Yeah. You're both, when you come into union, when you come together, when you're in your relationship, you're both going to be so focused on your love and on building something so solid together. You're both also very independent people. Like, you love spending time together, but you also love spending time alone. Like, you're both on the couch doing your own thing, but like your feet are touching, you know? Look at that. I'm telling you, you all are going to build such a beautiful relationship, it's such a loving, grounded connection, okay? It is really, there's a lot of, with the 10 of Bitcoins here, the 10 of Pentacles, there's a lot of stability. This relationship feel to me like the image I'm getting in my mind is like a seed that's been planted and then is nurtured and is watered, and it turns into this beautiful tree, and the tree just grows and grows and grows and evolves and evolves and evolves and passes on from like family to family. You know, it's like a generational tree. It's such a beautiful connection here that you both have. It really, really is. What's that saying? Stands the test of time. Like, that's this connection. It's like the story that people are like, wow, this is like a fairy tale relationship. 6 of Bitcoins. Yeah, look. Now we're getting all Bitcoins, all money. Your relationship, and this is like about your relationship. Pentacles is grounded, it's rooted, it's longevity, it's long term, it's solid, it's a good foundation. So there's that love that holds it together like the glue, and then all the pieces are just so grounded and rooted and united together. I want to pull out one more card in regards to your relationship, and then we're going to dive into the romance aspect. I mean, come on. OMG, group number 1. Ugh. I am here for, oh my god, I also need to show you guys. Look, at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor, and the bottom of the deck for the astrology cards is Mars. This, like, the guy, if there is a male or a masculine, their body, just juicy on so many levels. They definitely work out, okay? Those wands are really showing up now, and I'm getting a little hot and bothered here. Ooh la la, spicy. All right, let's see a little bit more about the romantic aspects of your relationship. In terms of timing, for those of you that are interested in timing, I do feel like this is going to be something that's going to happen within the next year or so, okay? Definitely not seeing anything longer than a year, but that doesn't mean that you're going to come into union within the year. It means that you're going to meet within the year. Can I just get 3, please, for the love and romance? Interesting. So both of you right now are actually in this is what you guys are learning. You're learning about codependency. You're learning about letting go of this idea that somebody needs to complete you. It's both of you being complete together. And remember, I said to you, you guys are not going to come into union right away. Look at that, the separation card. It almost makes me feel like both of you are having to learn a lot of lessons. Like, you meet somehow, kismet, whatever the thing is, you meet somewhere, you both activate something within each other, and then you both have to go on your own journeys, heal, work through that, figure that out, understand that, and then you come together. That's like this is actually literally, that's the example of a twin flame. Twin flame is two people meet, they activate something within each other. They don't hate each other. There's no war, there's no arguments, there's no fighting, there's no conflict, there's no third party, there's no separation, runner, chaser. It's none of that. It's literally, like in separation, I mean like you get together, you break up, you get together, you break up. A true twin flame is two people who come together, they activate each other individually. Each twin flame goes and does their own thing, and then they come together once they have learned the things that they need to learn in order to be a solid partner and a solid person on their own before they can come into the relationship. So maybe both of you are learning about finances, stability, you know, your emotions, maturing, and then you come together. It's like, look, even here, like they know they're meant to be together. Even the little cupids down here are shooting, but they're like, I have to go. We have to do our own thing together, or we have to do our own thing individually before we can come together. That's really what I'm feeling here. And then as you both journey in your own life, as you both experience your own life, then you both realize, wait a damn minute. We're meant to be together. Wait a damn minute here. Four of Pentacles, codependency. Okay, so maybe in the beginning, okay, you all are really understanding what it means to be financially stable, financially secure. Maybe that's something that you're both learning. And then, you know, you got to learn that on your own. You got to create your own foundations, your own financial stability. The Four of Wands, yeah. The Four of Wands is shown twice. And I said to you, when you meet, you will know this is your person, and then you have to walk away. And we also got another card here, so I'm just going to add it here. The Knight of Pentacles, which to me tells me you're going to know, you're both going to know, oh my God, this is my person. Oh my God, I'm meant to be with them, but not right now. It's like a not right now, but I will be with them. And then like I shared with you earlier on, then you come together. It's what a wild journey. And I feel like both of you realize, like, if I'm with this person right now, I'm not going to be a good partner. And this is the person I spend the rest of my life with. And I don't want to hurt them. And I don't want to hurt our relationship, our connection. That's really what this boils down to. Two people who really, really just understand the importance of love. Look, the Magician. And then boom, look at this. Mars and Venus. Venus is Aphrodite. Yep. I do want to pull out a couple of more cards in regards to your relationship. I'm very curious about this because, like I said, I don't really like talking about twin flames, and this is very twin flamey to me because a lot of people are stuck on the delusion of a twin flame versus the reality of it. The Two of Wands, yeah, you're both then going to make a plan to come together. Two of Pentacles. How many twos can we get? I think, didn't we have the Two of Cups somewhere in there? Or maybe not. I don't remember. But yeah, it just, to me, it's 2 and 2 is 4. 4 is the Wands. Like, this is so twin flamey. Oh my gosh. Yeah, very much so. This is two people who understand that they need to be together, but they have to take care of the relationship. They have to preserve and protect the union. And so they will not come together until both of them are ready to show up in the relationship in such a mature whole level. It doesn't mean that you're not going to face adversity together. It doesn't mean that you're not going to face difficulty or challenges together. It doesn't mean that, you know, it's all going to be roses and lollipops and there's going to be no drama. Like, no, it doesn't mean any of that stuff, because every relationship has its challenges, its obstacles, its difficulties, its whatever, right? It's lessons. It just means that, you know, I really get this energy that both of you have your own insecurities. Like maybe one of you is insecure about finances and the other one is insecure about their emotions. And so what you both have to do is work through those insecurities on your own. And then when you come together, this relationship is just so damn magical. Like absolutely everything and anything that you could want from this relationship, you both will conjure together. You both will have such unwavering faith in each other, and you understand the importance of only coming into union when you're both ready for this. This is such a beautiful, like, romantic relationship. This is such a beautiful marriage. This is such a beautiful partnership. This is just two people who really, really understand the importance of loving themselves in order to be the best partner for the other person. like there's not going to be like that insecurity, that jealousy. There's not going to be cheating, that none of that. You both come in together so secure. Like it's really admirable here, especially nowadays with, you know, so many divorces and separations. This is definitely not something like that. You both realize like we don't want our relationship to be like this, so we're going to nurture, take care of each other and ourselves first, so when we come into union, we are one unit together moving forward in life. It's like you and them against the world. It's such a beautiful reading. Oh my God, I love this group one. All right, group one, let me know what you thought of this in the comments below. If you want to pick up Aphrodite, if you want to work together with me, or you want to connect with me in any capacity, take a look at the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. And go watch my other channel over at Charlene Lizette if you want to watch videos on spirituality, empowerment, and, you know, soulmates, and operating from a place of love and being healthy so that you can attract the right partner into your life. I'm going to move on to group number 2 now. We'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hey group 2, welcome to your reading. This is your group if you picked the ethereal deck and you picked Empress, which has this beautiful dark amethyst and rose quartz piece. I'm going to go right here. So we're going to start off with understanding the energy of your person, their characteristics. Then we're going to dive into how you're going to meet, how you'll come into union, your relationship, your romantic life. We're going to look at their astrology, how they're going to look, and everything in between. All right, so let's get started. We're going to pull out 4 cards to start off with the energy and the characteristics. All right, so starting off with the 5 of Wands, what a fiery individual. This person will either have a very fiery personality, lots of like vitality, a lot of energy, very charismatic, very energetic, and they may also be very fit, whether they're male or female, okay? With the 6 of Cups here, this person reminds you of home. Literally, when you meet them, they remind you of home. It feels like you look at them and you're like, this feels like home to me. With Death here, okay, scorpionic energy here, okay? So they may have a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, or they're going to have like those deep, sensual, mysterious eyes. Scorpios have very, very like deep eyes. Very, very sensual, very, very hot, in my opinion. All right, what else we got here? And the 8 of Cups. Okay, I think when you meet them, they're going to be going through something here. They're going to be experiencing some type of conflict, some type of transformation, some type of growth, some type of evolution in their life. And they're going to be on a journey towards, you know, their higher self, discovering more about themselves, understanding themselves on a different level. They may also be like, this is such a typical Scorpio, like, you know, Scorpios can sometimes be, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, just like so emotionally deep and so like, not lost in their emotions, but just so like, so involved in their emotions. That I honestly think that when you first meet them, you're going to be like, I hope this person's like, okay. I almost get this energy that you're like, why does this person feel like home to me? Like I've known them my whole life, or that I've known them in a past life, or, you know, they just feel so like home to me, but like, they're also like, why, what's wrong with them? Why are their emotions like this? This just could be from like the place, even like how they talk, how they have conversations with you. They're just like, they're just so deep. I'm not going to take those. I want to get, let me get 6 here. Oh, your cards are really wanting to fly out. Interesting. They might like, let's just get the 6. You know what, the other thing I actually just picked up on, they might even like, yeah, they might be very like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like verbal diarrhea, if that makes sense to you. Like your cards just keep wanting to fly out. I'm sure you're watching this unfold. Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, Judgment. Okay. I'm going to pull out one more. WTF. Okay, wait, what? Of course, a reading that has Scorpio, someone with Scorpio placements is going to be as intense as this. Okay, your cards are definitely wanting to fly everywhere. Let me grab those 3. We're not going to take them, though. We just need one more. I'm very fascinated with how their energy is. Their energy is another major arcana. Oh my God. You all, I promise you, I shuffled this deck so much. This is crazy that it's like flying out like this. we need a minute here to have a conversation. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. When you meet this person, your whole life is going to be flipped upside down, or you may meet them while your life is being flipped upside down. Like you will meet them and your whole life is going to be on its head, okay? For some of you, you may meet them after going through something very difficult, very challenging. You might be going through a divorce, a separation, or they may have, or, you know, I'm getting to like a solar return around a birthday or a Saturn return. There is something here that is happening that is so impactful for both of you, so freaking powerful for both of you. And I think it's going to be very, I almost want to say that's going to be very shocking for some of you, to be quite frank, okay? With the star here, you're both going to be going through a lot of healing. This person, when you meet them, they'll be going through a lot of healing in their life. There's just such an emotional attachment that you both have here. I really am feeling that, like, you're both so connected that you're okay to weather the storm together. They may be going through something traumatic in their life, or you may be going through something traumatic in your life when you meet them. But whatever this thing that you're going through is, you're both going to be willing to stick it out with the other. It's like you guys are, it almost makes me feel like once you realize that you both want to be together, you're both willing to go through the hardships together. For some of you, you might even meet in the beginning and like it might be like bickering at each other, like I don't know why I'm getting this image. Like you turn a corner with a grocery cart and you're driving the grocery cart in the grocery store and they crash into you or something, and you're both gonna be like, like ready to fight. And then as soon as you both look at each other, you're like, oh wait, what? What's happening here? I do also see here that this may happen for a lot of you later in life. Okay, so you'll meet them later in your life. Definitely 30 and above for some of you. Okay, you're both going to realize that it's time to take a leap of faith with each other. You're both going to understand the importance of healing and respecting and honoring and connecting with each other. I also get this energy as well that this person may have a very youthful energy to them, or a youthful glow to them, or they're going to look at you and feel that about you. They're going to feel like you're very youthful looking or have a very youthful glow to your personality. You may have a dog as well. So let's talk about the astrology here. So definitely we have Libra, Scorpio. I mean, we've got Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo here. We've got Aquarius here. Okay, the Fool is Uranus. Okay, yeah, definitely very airy as well. Even like the cards flying out made me feel very airy as well. This person, to be quite honest, I don't know if it's you or your person, but you both may have a bit of a challenge settling down in the beginning. Like you both know that you want to be together, but you're both like, I don't know, relationships are scary, or relationships are hard, or, I don't want to, be in a relationship right now. Like, I almost feel like some of you may even make excuses about it. Okay, let's dive into the astrology before we pull out some more cards. Even these cards are wanting to just fly out. This does not happen with group 1. I surrender. Okay, so there's that Pisces 12th house energy. Okay, very watery. That also makes sense. They could be watery or airy. I'm just feeling somebody who goes like with they flow. There's a lot of flow here. All right. The 12th house is all about the unconscious. It's very psychic house, but it's also known as the house of the undoing. Haha, Juno, look at that. Sacred union. I also feel like, this is the Empress. Your counterpart's the Emperor. Or if you're the Emperor, your counterpart's the Empress. It's like masculine yin yang energy, masculine feminine energy. A lot of balance here, okay? The 12th house is Neptune as well. So this is very dreamy, okay? Very dreamy connection here. And retrograde. Okay, interesting that we have the retrograde show up. Remember I said to you in the beginning that I feel like you're not going to necessarily come into union right away. There may be a little bit of resistance, okay, before either of you meet or either of you like actually start dating. All right, we're going to get more cards on that in a minute here. What else am I seeing here in regards to how you're going to meet? How you're going to meet, I feel like, is going to happen in a very kismet way. I feel like you're going to be, both of you, ultra dependent, very much on your own journeys, very much on your own paths. You might even meet during like a Mercury retrograde or a Mars retrograde, or yeah, Mars and Mercury are definitely showing up. And it's almost like the connection feels like it's stunted for a bit, but not, it's not for anything other than the fact that like you both need to like surrender, honestly, to this connection versus trying to force it. I do feel like one of you may be a bit of a control freak, but you don't do it as a place of like being a bad person. You control things because of the trauma and the suffering that you have gone through. And then in your union together, you're both learning how to not be like that. You're both learning how not to allow situations to control your, or surrendering, right? You're learning how to surrender. So you got Artemis Guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Okay, like I said, I do feel like you might meet them when something traumatic is happening for them or for you. So that makes a lot of sense why Artemis is showing up here, okay? I feel like both of you are going to be tested, honestly, as well. At the time that you both meet each other. And then take some quiet time alone, meditate, contemplate. That just confirms what I was feeling. And what I was feeling is that you're gonna meet each other, you're gonna feel like home, but there's like a I don't want to call it a blockage. It's not a blockage. It's almost like I feel like your person's personality is very strong, and some of you may come from a home environment where, you know, strong personalities are frowned upon. And I know it sounds so crazy, but you all, especially ethnic peoples, you know, if you're Spanish like I am, like there's that like docileness that needs to be had, and this person is not docile. And so I think for a little bit you're like, whoa, I'm not sure, like, will my family accept them? And then you realize like, F that, I want to be with them. This is my person. I know that I need to, you know, go forward with them. I think the more that you talk with them, the more that you connect on an emotional level, the more that you realize that you and this person are meant to be together. This is a very emotionally charged connection, and the first reading was actually very intellectual, whereas this is very emotional. Okay, we have peace, I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy, and accepting, I'm learning to accept things that I cannot change. And this is exactly it. You're learning to accept the fact that this is the person you've fallen in love with, and who the F cares what your family members, what the people in your home, your neighborhood, whatever, who cares what they think, because you are into them. They're special to you, that you have a connection with them, and you're not willing to let this connection, you know, fizzle or die out, or you're not willing to let this connection go just because of you know, what people might say about you and them. Okay, let me get a few more cards here in regards to how you're going to come into your union and your relationship. I do want to see that. We are going to get into some love cards in just a minute. I do want to pull out a few more here. The Ace of Cups, look at that. Look at that. The World. I mean, come on, you guys. Are you seeing this? Like, this is so emotionally charged, and so many major arcana. Maybe this person has been single forever, or maybe you've been single forever. Like, your whole lives are just going to be flipped on its head. You know what this also reminds me of too? This makes me feel like you may come from different ethnic backgrounds or religious backgrounds. And so there's that resistance too of like, how can this be my person? Like, you know, they're Sikh, I'm Muslim, or like I'm Roman Catholic, they're Mormon. It's like, I don't know, it's like two completely different worlds. It's crazy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The Empress, you all. OMG. Wow. I also have to tell you all, like, if you've been watching my other channel, and if you've been one of my subscribers for a very long time, I love this. I'm so happy I'm able to do these readings for you, because these are definitely the type of readings that just bring me a lot of joy and happiness. And I love being able to offer these to you. The Empress, blah, 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 I'm speechless. The Empress bracelet, amulet, and the Empress here. I'm telling you, you guys may meet during Libra season. Oh my God. So Empress is Libra and Taurus. It's Venetian ruled. And we have Justice here. Like, nothing can stop this. This is such a sacred union. Nobody, nothing can stop this. I am feeling like, I will say this to you very honestly, I am feeling like either your mom or their mom is not necessarily going to approve of the relationship or the connection in the beginning. And that is what holds this connection back from progressing. And you both, with the Hanged Man here, you both take some time to really assess before like just saying, no, we can't hold back from each other anymore. We are so in love with each other. We are so meant to be. Too bad, so sad. People are just gonna have to embrace and accept that we are together. Like that's the vibe. That's the vibe here. Look at this. Getting to know each other. Okay. I am definitely feeling like the more that you get to know each other, the more that you're realizing you're both meant to be together. Passion. Soulmate. Healing family issues at the bottom of the deck makes a lot of sense, right? Makes a lot of sense with what I've been picking up on here. This is such a beautiful, beautiful connection. Like your bond, oh my God, this is so emotionally charged. Wow. So beautiful here. Absolutely so beautiful. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Absolutely. Like when you guys are together, you need to understand something. Like the whole damn world stops. You and them will walk into a space and everyone will just feel your energy, your passion, the fieriness, the hotness. A Knight of Cups here. Yeah, getting to know each other. The more that you get to know each other, the more you and this person are going to just really, really understand how much you mean to each other. Nine of Pentacles. Just so you know, in this particular deck, the Nine of Pentacles isn't necessarily about being single. This is a very, very passionate union, like so freaking passionate, and it's so sacred, so sacred. Nobody can stop this connection from happening. Nobody, absolutely nobody. Page of Wands. Yeah. So you may meet this person. Did we talk about astrology? Yeah, we did. You may actually meet this person for some of you through the internet or at a distance when you're traveling. You know, maybe you're exploring the world, maybe you're on an adventure, maybe you've taken a trip overseas for some of you, and that's where that like difference in cultures or religious backgrounds comes from. And I do feel like the more that both of you talk, the more you realize this flame, nobody can stop this. This is not a connection that anybody can stop or hold from, like hold back from happening. Absolutely not. We've got the Two of Pentacles here. I do want to pull out one more card to smack in the middle here as like the final message, but let me get here. The Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Yeah. No way. Nothing. This is nobody can stop this. This is such a beautiful union here of yin yang, masculine, feminine, just two complete people coming together. Do you know what's so crazy? Group number one got this too. And like, I'm shuffling in front of you all. The Lovers. Talk about relationships and marriage and this beautiful union that's coming together. You all, like, nobody can stop this connection from happening. Nobody can stop you all from being together. This is two people who understand each other on such a deep emotional level. Looks wise, I realized I didn't really touch base into that. I am feeling like for a lot of you, there is going to be a contrast where like one of you is fair skin and one of you is darker skin. You know, whether it's you or them, one of you is going to be very fair skin, blonde hair, blue eyes, very porcelain skin tone, okay? I am also seeing auburn hair, okay? For only a few of you, the dark hair pops out, but oops, sorry guys. But I'm not feeling that a lot. I'm feeling more like red, blonde, brown, okay, light brown. I do feel like this person is going to be very strong and very well versed. And I do feel like this person has experienced a lot in their own life and does not settle, like does not consider settling in relationships or doesn't take relationships lightly at all. They're very serious about commitment. And I think that that's why they've been single for so long. And when you both come together, it's just like such a shock for both of you, because in what world would you two come together? Well, in this world, because you're destined to be together. Otherwise, it's like this crazy connection of two people. Absolutely love it. All right, that's what I got for you, group number 2. If you want to work together with me, or if you want to pick up this amulet, please go ahead and take a look at the description box below. I'm going to move on to group number 3. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. Let me know if this resonated with you. We'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. All right, group number 3, you picked the Moonchild Tarot and Emperor. So let's get started with this reading. We're going to uncover a lot of things today. We're going to be looking at the energy of your partner, their characteristics, what they look like, zodiac signs, how you're going to meet, how you're going to come together, your relationship, your union. All right, so much to uncover and discover and talk about. Okay, King of Cups, Page of Swords. This person is very emotionally mature. Okay, very emotionally mature. This is not going to be like any union you've ever or connection you've ever had with anybody. I have to say immediately when I see this spread and I'm looking at these cards, one of the biggest things that comes up for me, like one of the things I'm receiving is that you have not been in a relationship with somebody like this before. I feel like in the past you've dated maybe people who are emotionally immature. People don't know how to communicate or express their emotions, their feelings, and this person's going to shock you. And I think there's going to be times when you meet this person or when you're with this person or you're around them where you're just going to be like, this is no, what? This is too good to be true. Or you're not even going to know how to sometimes communicate with them, not because you don't know how, but because you're just going to be flabbergasted. Like, oh my God, I can't believe that there's actually emotionally mature people out in this world. And I feel like for you, that's something that's very important. I think that you've done a lot of healing. I think that you've done a lot of growth on your own. I think that you've taken the time to really digest and understand where you where you've where you need to mature and grow. And I think that after this union, or when you start meeting, like hanging out with this person, connecting with them, going on dates, like doing that kind of stuff, you're going to be very taken back by the fact that this person is just like everything that you could have ever wanted in a relationship. They're also, like, this is about you, not about them, but I also do have to say this to you, like, you deserve this. Okay, you really, really do deserve this. And I think that a lot of you struggled with that for a little bit. I think that you're very good looking people, whether you're masculine or feminine, you're very good looking people. You're very successful in your life. You're very grounded. You've got like a good head on your shoulders. But for whatever reason in the past, love has always plagued you. Love has always been very difficult for you. And when you meet this person, their energy is just unlike anything else you've ever seen ever. Very interesting that here, very charismatic, very in tune with their feminine energy, an entrepreneur. Potentially they could run their own business, have their own business, but so emotionally mature. They know how to communicate with this Knight of Swords, this Page of Swords. They know how to communicate. They might actually get a little bit annoyed with you sometimes because you'll not that you're not gonna screw this up. Like, you guys, this is your partner that you marry, that you end up with. But like, it almost makes me feel with this Eight of Swords that like you may create like unnecessary drama, not because you're a dramatic person, but because You've never experienced a relationship like this before. You've never experienced meeting somebody who can speak to you how they're feeling, like this assertive communication. And there's going to be times where you're just going to be taken back, because I do get this energy that this person will tell you how it is. This person's not going to sugarcoat it. They're not going to be passive aggressive. They're not going to, fight with you or make you feel like crap. They're just going to say, listen, I don't like this. Or, when we went to the store, it bothered me that I was spoken to this way. Like, I'm not used to talking to people this way. Or, whoa, like, we can talk this out. We don't have to, like, um, be mad at each other. We don't have to like get into this big fight. Like, there's a solution for everything. And I do feel with this Eight of Swords showing up here, this person can sometimes feel like they might also feel like they need to communicate a lot with you, and you might not know how to, in the beginning, um, digest everything. This person can talk like left, right, and center. I'm going to tell you that right now. This connection is going to be very, very grounded, very grounded, very, very grounded. This person is very grounded, very secure. A couple of other things about the energy of this person. This person could travel for work. This person could have a job in the public eye with a Six of Wands and the Page of Swords, like a public speaker or a teacher, a presenter of some sorts. Another thing that I see about this person's energy and their characteristics is that this person is always planning for the future. This is not a person who's going to be financially unstable, especially with that Ace of Pentacles here. They're very much focused on like how they can ensure that they always have more than enough abundance in their life. And again, lots of emotions here. They know how to communicate. They're always looking to have a good time. I also feel like you haven't been spoiled in past relationships, group number 3, whether you're a male or female. I don't think that you've been spoiled in relationships before. I don't think that people have really shown you what a good time is. And this person's going to come in and show you what a good time is. And yeah, they're just going to sweep you off your feet in that way. Like, I don't know, just romantic gestures, just sweet little personality characteristics that they've got. The energy of this person is very, very secure. Like, this person will give you the world. Literally, this girl has the world in her hands. Like, they want to give you absolutely everything, because they're going to realize really quickly too that you're their person. I do feel like you're gonna struggle a little bit with how, like, the level of commitment that they want. Again, because you've never experienced this before. I keep getting this, like, you almost like want to resist them, but you're like, no, I have to be with you. Like, not that you have to be with them, you don't, but you know that this is a person that's good for you. It's just you're used to unhealthy relationships, and this relationship's just gonna be not like that at all. At all. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of fiery energy here. Like, I'm telling you, romantically, never a dull moment. Absolutely nothing. Sweet nothings. They'll bring you flowers. They're just gonna adore you, absolutely adore you and respect you and provide you a lot of security and stability. And maybe you didn't grow up with that. And that's why you're so shocked about, like, do I deserve this person? Absolutely, yes, you do. Okay, how will you meet? When I'm looking at this, I do feel like you either could meet while traveling or while in an environment where you're doing a lot of communicating. Maybe they're a public figure. Maybe they're, I don't know, presenting where you work, or I don't know, for some of you, YouTube, Instagram, okay, TikTok, like there's something here where they're in front of the public eye, and that's how you both connect in one way or another. I also do feel here like when you all meet, okay, for some of you, you can meet like at a doctor's office. I don't know why that's coming up, okay, at a doctor's office or at school, all right, or maybe you're taking some sort of course to, learn more about your life, and you'll meet that way. Maybe you're out buying groceries or buying drinks. I definitely not seeing bar, like maybe for some of you with the Nine of Cups, but not in this imagery. But I do feel like maybe you're in the aisle, like, I don't know, buying pops or whatever, or you're buying a coffee. I could see that happening here as well. Definitely feeling like you're going to meet in the summertime. Okay. Spring, summer is definitely popping up for me here. Absolutely. Spring, summer. So like February, March, well, maybe not February, March, Northern Hemisphere. I'm talking about March, April, May, June, July, like that time frame. Okay. What else here can we talk about? How you're going to come into union. Well, let's get more cards on the table and we'll discover that. We'll see what's going on there. I am going to pull some astrology cards. So we've got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. What else we got here? Well, those are the main ones I want to take right now. I mean, they're all here, but predominantly water, fire signs. Okay. So Pisces definitely showing up here, the 12th house. Aquarius energy here. Yeah, that makes sense with the page. Lots of swords here. Yeah. Aquarius energy as well. You may meet through a friend group as well, by the way, for some of you. Okay. You may be also like on a spiritual retreat or something like that, where you're very much devoted to yourself here with Festa and devotion. What is that? Yeah, where you're very much like focused on your own healing yourself. Maybe you're at a church, maybe you're listening to like a pastor speak, or I don't know, you go to like somewhere where like individuals talk about like their emotions and their feelings. I'm trying to think like church, or you know, some type of group gathering, like that's a spiritual center or something like that, when you all meet. And I do feel very much so that this person um has a lot to say. Has a lot to say. They're very intelligent, okay? I do have to tell you that. They're very, very, very intelligent. Maybe they're even a little bit intimidating for you. Sekhmet, be strong. You are stronger than you think, and your strength assures a happy outcome. And what we got here? Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is happening in divine timing. Yeah. One thing I will share with you, and some of you may not like this, and you're just, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to say it anyways. Whoever the man is or the masculine, you got to let them take the driver's seat. If that's you, then you'll be in the driver's seat. If it's the person that you're watching for, right? Like then that, or the person that you're going to be attracting into your life, you have to let them take the driver's seat. Don't power struggle with them, because I feel like I'm going to say this. Okay. Whoever the feminine is in the connection, has definitely had to take on a more masculine role in their life, a more manly role out of self-preservation. I do feel like for a lot of you, you've had a difficult upbringing. Maybe you have daddy issues, and that's why the Emperor is showing up here. But I do feel like, and the Emperor as in the bracelet. But what I do feel here is that this person is just going to take care of you. They're just such a good person. So let them run the empire. You be the Empress and let them be the Emperor, okay? Really important here for you to do that. Because I think where your challenges in your relationship may lie is that you might want to step into your masculine out of fear. Don't do that. They're going to tell you too. They're going to be like, listen, like I'm the man. Okay. I'm going to, you know, book our, you know what this guy, oh my God. Okay. I personally love this because I can't make decisions. Well, I can't make decisions in my life in a lot of aspects, but like whenever I go with my girlfriends, I'm always like, you guys pick the restaurant. You guys plan the time. I'll just show up. Like I like people to do that kind of stuff for me. And this man, the man that's in this relationship will do that. Okay. They will be like, listen, babe, you need to dress semi-formal, you know, want to wear a skirt or whatever, like pants, like you want to make sure you look good. You're going to want to wear some heels. We're going to go to this place for dinner at this time. And then we're going to go dancing here. This is our plan. This is our date. This is our itinerary. Like they will book it all for you. They will do everything. That's what I'm saying. They're going to pamper you. And I truly don't feel like you've had that. They're devoted to your connection. And I don't feel like you've ever experienced that in your life before group number 3. And so you're going to be like, what? Like you know what also? You're never ever going to have to be like, do they like me? Never. You're going to know. all the time. They will text you, they will message you, they will make sure that even if they're traveling for work, even if they're, you know, busy with work, whatever they're up to, that they will always be like, hey babe, thinking about you, or like, hey, are you available later tonight for a FaceTime, or like, hey, let's make a schedule a meeting. I do see this person's very organized, very disciplined, very structured, very routine. Like they're the type of person that like wakes up at 4, goes to the gym at 5, by 7:30 they're in the office. Like, yeah, they like that. Okay, with death here, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings, and balance. I bring a perfect state of harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Sorry, I don't know why I struggle there. This is what I'm talking about. This whole relationship is going to completely shift your perspective on life, because you've never met such a balanced person before. You've never been with a partner who is so balanced. 8, 2 fours is 8. 1 and 1s, 9, 6. Like there's just so much, like, well, 9 is not equal, like, but like 6 is, right? There's just 2 is. There's just so much balance here. This person understands the importance of balance in a connection. They are not a person who flies off the handle, like, ever. Like, for them to fly off the handle in any situation, you would be like, oh my God, what is happening right now? Like, they're like very far few in between. And I do feel like if they were to ever fly off the handle, it would be like an extreme situation. Like somebody, you know, not saying they're going to do this, but like somebody trying to do something to you, to hurt you or to harm you. Like that's when you, like, you know, they come out and they're like, don't mess with my person. Like that's the only time. Like this is your ride or die, literally. Okay, so how are you all going to meet? Well, we talked about that already. I also do feel like you're within 6 degrees of separation right now. Okay, I do feel like whether it's through projects, through you know, we talked about social media, and here it is showing up again in this card right here, but like through friends, through team activities, through, I don't know, maybe you guys, you and your girlfriends go somewhere, guy friends go somewhere, and they happen to be there with their group of friends, and like somebody knows somebody. It's like 6 degrees of separation. You all are gonna go come together. Okay, I do feel too that you are very much in a rush and they are not. So I think that's why this card Easy Does It showed up, because it's reminding you that everything will happen in divine timing. You cannot rush this person entering into your life. When people are asking me about timing and how long I'm seeing this, this connection, I do feel like it's a couple of years away, okay, for some of you. For others of you, I do feel like next year, this time, okay? So we've got honeymoon here. Let me just do this, wait. This is how I did it in the other groups. Honeymoon. Yeah, you guys are gonna have so much fun together. You could very well meet them on holiday. This could be the one. Yeah. You're going to doubt. And I'm not saying this because it's, you know what it makes me feel like? You're like, you're so thirsty. I say this with all due respect, okay? You're so thirsty to be with someone because I think you've been single for a really long time, that when they come into the picture, you're going to be like, no way. No way. Like, no, because they're so mature. They're so this. They're so, you're going to make every like excuse, and your insecurities are going to come up. And this person's going to be like, shh, come be with me. They're just, yeah, they're gonna take the lead. I actually personally like this. I like when a man takes the lead, so I would be like, yes, okay. And you've already met them. I'm telling you, some of you are definitely 6 degrees of separation. We talked about that before. Keep an open mind. Okay, yeah, definitely. I'm laughing because I can totally see the type of, like, you're gonna be like, no, there's no way. It's not possible. Like, this person would never go for me. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like all these stories, like, shh, stop it. Yes, they will. They are the emperor. The emperor does not do anything they don't want to do. They run an empire, okay? They literally are the masculine, like the highest masculine form in the tarot. They will not be with somebody that they don't want to be with. So you really need to work on whatever insecurities you're experiencing right now to really allow this person to show up. Oh, to show up for you. Hold on. Let me pull out the romance cards, and we'll pull out some last cards here about your relationship now. Honeymoon, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. You're definitely going to be single for a bit, okay? But I think the universe is just needing you to learn a couple of things right now about yourself, about your personality, about, like, you know, how you block love. sometimes from coming into your life. Ace of Swords, this could be the one. There's that stuff showing up again, like I told you. I felt that very much. That, I don't know, it just makes me feel like, it really just makes me feel like for some of you, it's going to be very like shocking discovery, the Empress. The Empress and the Emperor. Like, come on. You're literally like a match, soul match. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let me pull out a few more cards here in regards to your relationship. The Hermit. You guys are going to like doing stuff alone. Yeah. The Four of Swords. This is so sensual. This is so nurturing. This person is going to nurture the crap out of you. I'm going to tell you something that's actually so wild. Every pile that I have done has gotten the Lovers. Every pile or group, whatever. 1, 2, and 3. You've all gotten the Lovers in your reading. This is definitely like your person. What did I tell you? This connection is definitely going to bring up a lot of shadow work for you. A lot. And this person will stick through it with you. They'll support you along the way. Look, group number 3, we all experience trauma. We all experience suffering. We all experience difficulties in our life, okay? You know, some of us get harder lives. And I think this is a hard pill for a lot of people to accept and swallow, but like, you picked this lifetime. You picked it. You picked the experiences that you're going through. You picked the challenges, the learning lessons, the obstacles. You picked it. You signed up for it. And you did that because it's part of your growth. Oh my gosh. What? You all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. OMG. I'm telling you. Your relationship, you have to let them take the lead. Whoever the man is in the connection, you need to let them take the lead, okay? You stay, if you're the feminine, you stay in your feminine energy, all right? This relationship is so beautiful. It is so nurturing. It is so much, look, there's a Queen of Wands again. It is so loving. It is so beautiful. Oh, we never talked about his looks. Okay, I'm going to get into that in a minute. They could be older than you, to be quite frank, okay? Emperor and the King of Cups often denotes a older person. Five of Swords, yeah. This is such a fascinating, beautiful reading, okay? Just so you know, the Five of Swords isn't what the Five of Swords means in this deck, okay? It's a different thing here. As you can see, the two of them are together. This is you having to learn. Okay, wow, so many things to say. Okay, slow down, Charlene. Okay, in your relationship, you will spend a lot of alone time together. This person is very nurturing, very secure, and will always support you in your own self-care, self-love routine. Absolutely, all the time, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, this is your divine counterpart, the Lovers. Every single reading so far has gotten the Lovers. I've got one more to do, and I would be surprised if the Lovers does not show up. Another thing to understand too, this person, because they live such a very public life, or because they work in the public eye so much, or with the public a lot, they could even be like government or like an MP. I don't know what the equivalent is for you all, like, a government official, something like in the public eye, politics, something like that, okay? But this person, when they are like turning off from work, they want to just be with you. They want to have fun with you. They want to relish in your union together. This relationship will also bring up a lot of your shadow work, okay? Not your partner's, your shadow work. And they signed up for it. They said, I know that I'm going to have to help my partner through this journey. I know I'm going to have to help them, you know, in working through a lot of their pain, their grief, their suffering, their traumas, and they're perfectly okay with that. They have no problems accepting that, okay? And you're the one that has to just a little bit surrender and go like, I'm safe with them. That's what you got to remember. You're safe with this person. This person is your safety. They will always protect you. They will always be a lot of security. They, like, you are their queen. You are their empress. They're not, or you're their emperor. They're never going to let anything bad ever happen to you, group number 3. All right. Group number 3, if you want to do a private reading with me, take a look at the description box below to get some info on that. You can only do it through my website, so anybody else who like DMs you or PayPal or any of that crap is all lies. If you want to pick up this amulet, or if you want to pick up Empress, take a look at the description box below to shop. And if you want to get a hold of me in any other capacity, also take a look at the description box below. I'm going to move on to group number 4 now. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. And if you want to watch more videos on how to support your spiritual journey, your shadow work, make sure you go check out my main channel at Charlene Lizette, where I have a lot of videos on spirituality and empowerment so that you can be the best version of yourself when this person comes into your life. All right, we'll see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 4. You picked the Shadowscapes Tarot deck, and you also picked this beautiful amulet, Venus. All right. We're going to discover a lot of stuff about your partner, the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with, the person you're going to marry, whatever you want to call it, okay? We're going to start off with their energy, their characteristics, their personality. Then we're going to move on to how you guys are going to meet, how you're going to come into union, your relationship, and so much more. We're going to discover looks. We're going to discover, you know, their zodiac sign. All sorts of different things are going to be talked about in this reading, okay? The Empress, Justice. This person is extremely attractive. Jesus Louises. Like heartthrob, like starstruck, like just like you're going to look at them and they're just going to be absolutely everything that you could have ever wanted in your life. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have to say though, that even though this person is extremely good looking, they don't see it like that. They could have a really hard time with their good looks. I know it's gonna sound so dumb, but like I think that a lot of people tend to fall in love with this person for the way that they look, or tend to like this person for the way that they look, but they never get to who they are on the inside. And this person struggles with that because this person feels like people just use them for their physicality, but don't really understand them. Oftentimes they can feel very misunderstood. They are such a creative being. They're just like, there's so much beauty to them, okay? And it's interesting, we have the Empress, we have Venus here, Justice is Libra, Venus, like so much connection to Venus here. Very, very beautiful indeed. I do feel like when you meet them, you're both going to have a lot to talk about when it comes to creativity or your emotions. I'm not sure if you're going to meet them in an environment where, like, it could be legally related, like lawyer or mediator or a judge, or something to do with like contracts and paperwork, and your meeting almost feels like it's going to be very business-like before it actually turns into something romantic. This could be somebody that you meet at work, maybe they're your boss, or maybe they come in to speak at your work or something like that, okay? The other thing that I'll say to you about this person's characteristics and their personality is that the fact that they're so good looking makes them feel like they're never going to find love. And that's so sad, right? Like, they're not a sad person at all. I feel like they're very successful. They've got a really great head on their shoulders. They've got a good career, great career, honestly. They know how to make money. They're very financially balanced. They want to get married. They're ready to give their heart to somebody. But there's this thing about them with that 7 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords, where I almost want to turn around and say to you that this person may be on the defense before opening themselves up because so many people have used them for their looks. Like, I can't stress this enough. This person is beautiful. Like, just, yeah. just absolutely stunning on so many levels. They've got beautiful eyes, they've got beautiful hair, they've got a beautiful body. They're just, yeah, they're like a chiseled god or goddess. So I had to take a sip of water there. I do feel like when you both meet, this person will be very businesslike. And they're going to look at you and they're going to find you attractive and they're going to be like, wow, this person's very good looking, like here for it. But in the back of their mind, they're going to be like, oh, but this person might not like me. They might only like me for my looks. And so not that they're going to be standoffish, I'm not feeling that at all, but they're going to be very, very professional, like professional. And the more that you both talk to each other, like you're almost going to have to find your way in, especially with like this the mermaid right here on the page of cups. Like you're gonna have to show them that like yeah, okay, they could be so stinking hot and there's gonna be a lot of like chemistry and sexual passion and fiery energy, but you're going to show them that you want to actually get to know them, that you want to really understand who they are, that you're willing to peel away the layers, that it's not just about the looks for you. And I really feel like it is your ability to show them the layers, right, that exist within this world that they're not used to. Like, I almost want to turn around and say that this person has only dated like this is gonna sound so people who are attractive but just don't have anything going on inside of their brain, you know? Whereas you've got like brain and beauty, or like brain and good looks, whatever you want to call it. And this person in the beginning is just gonna be like, oh, like they might just be pretty and they are good looking or handsome. They don't got any sustenance to them. And then the more that they talk to you, the more that they get to know you, the more that they see like who you are as a person and the depths and the layers, the more that they're like, oh my God, I could build something with this person. Oh my God, I could be with this person long term. I also feel like for some of you, you might meet them at a party. People, maybe somebody's getting married, maybe a wedding or a reception of sorts or a Christmas party. Okay. I do feel like work is really involved in some capacity, or professional environments are really, really involved here. In terms of their looks, I'm going to give you a couple of like really standard characteristics of people who have heavy Libra or Venus placements. People who have heavy Libra or Venus placements are people who have like that chiseled face, that chiseled jaw, very symmetrical, very goddess looking. Like think like Greek god, Greek goddess, like very just, yeah. Like, yeah. Perfect body, perfect hair, like just perfect, like just yum. I do feel like even if this person is older, they will look younger. Okay, they've got a very youthful look to them, very youthful energy to them. Absolutely. What else about this person? This person, really wants to find somebody to settle down with. They really want to be with somebody. It's just they don't want to be with beauty but no brains. They want beauty and brains. I am feeling that very strongly. Okay, let's get some more cards on the table here for you all. Conjunction, unity, and autonomy, individualization, inner self, self-motivation, concentration, personal interest. Yeah, this is definitely, you're gonna be working on yourself. You're gonna be doing your thing. You're gonna be focused on your future, your career, your life, like whatever has to do with you. And when you meet this person, so are they. They're gonna be working on themselves. Ooh, your other two cards fell down. All right, you made me. Oh, you got an extra one. I kind of don't want to give it to you, but I'm gonna have to. Oh my gosh. Okay, just so you all know, I'm recording this on the full moon in Taurus, and we just had the solar eclipse in Scorpio a couple of weeks back. Full moon, Libra. Okay, Venus is also playing a big role today, and you got the extra card, solar eclipse. When I tell you that this person, oh my God. Okay, when you meet this person, you're gonna have to be courageous. You are. You're going to have a certain level of courage. I feel like this person's beauty can be a little bit intimidating. And they know that. but I don't feel like they're egotistical at all. They are such a balanced person. So astrology signs, we got Libra so heavy here. We've got, I'm going to say Taurus because I'm recording this on the Taurus full moon. Libra, oh, and Taurus is also the Empress. So yeah, we do have a little bit of water and fire, but just I'm feeling very Libra or Taurus energy coming through very strongly, okay? One of the things you have to understand is that this person has been very used to being on their own. I'm almost going to do this for you all. Yeah. Full moon, solar eclipse. This person has been very used to being on their own. And so it'll take them a little bit of time to open up and warm up to you, okay? And that's something that you're going to have to just get comfortable with. You're going to have to understand that this person has a very successful career, that they've got a lot of stuff on their plate. I'm not taking 3. Can I just get 2, please? And they're going to want to take their time getting to know you. This is not a person that will rush, okay? Mother Earth, you're being called to help the environment, okay? Maybe some of you are activists or they're activists. Mother Mary, okay? Mother plays a big role here, and the Empress is mother. Maybe you're a mom, maybe they're a single mom, and maybe that's why they're like, there's that like, you know, guarded energy here, okay? Have faith that your prayers are being heard and answered, and you are being called to help the environment. Maybe you're doing some sort of like cleaning up the environment, you know, doing something for Earth Day, but maybe you meet them through your mom. Maybe they have a really strong relationship with their mom, and they want to make sure that they have a woman who is going to be a good mom, all right? But the mother, the feminine energy, the divine feminine energy, it is out of this world, okay? Very powerful indeed, okay? This person is very in tune with their feminine energy, whether they're masculine or not. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Yeah, you definitely will meet them in some type of like learning or professional environment, or like self-development, personal development, like that kind of environment, okay? And health. I will honor the physical vessel and enshrines my soul. Yeah, one of the things that I am definitely seeing about this person is that they really care about their emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual health. Very much. It's very important for them. Balance is very important for them, okay? Even like they might not be a big drinker, or they might be very conscious about what they eat, what they ingest. There's a lot of that showing up here, definitely in their personality and the way that they operate. They do very much care about taking care of themselves. They do mother themselves a lot. They do like luxurious things. They do like having very sensual experiences. They might like the spa or manicures, pedicures, massages, that kind of stuff. I want to get more cards here so that we can keep diving in. Forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yeah, this person is going through a lot of forgiving here. They might be even getting over like a marriage or a breakup or a relationship when they meet you. Unrequited love. We're going to dive into this because this is your person. This is who you're going to marry. You know what this reminds me of? What did I say to you? So many people are into them that off the bat, not that they're going to like shove you away or anything like that, but they're just not going to look at you in a romantic way. They're not, because they're going to be like, they actually don't look at anybody that way. They don't look at somebody and go, oh, this could be my husband, or this could be my wife, this could be my partner. They don't. They're like business, 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 like such a wall. And it's through your connection with them, through your union, through you, like I said, you know, being that little fish and like, I want to say weaseling, but you're not going to weasel. You just show up as yourself. You're so beautiful. You're so kind. You're so empathetic. You're so compassionate. And that beauty that you carry, that's what they're going to see. They're going to be like, oh, wow, this person is just, yeah. And then they're going to express their love. They're going to be like, oh my God, I was wrong about you. My bad. I do feel like this person can be a bit judgy. And have you ever met a Libra before? Libras are judgy AF. Okay. So I do feel like this person could be like that a little bit. Oh my God. Justice again, judgment. Okay, and the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups. I'm telling you, this is what's gonna. I can. This relationship is so funny to me. Your guys' coming together is so funny to me because this person has been alone or has, you know, been hurt in the past because people just look at them as like a piece of me or like somebody who is so attractive that they never get this opportunity to actually get to know who they are. And so this person has built up a lot of walls to protect themselves and to take care of themselves. I do feel like this person may have been married, may have a child with somebody else, or may have gone through a difficult relationship. And so they're a bit guarded. And at the beginning, they're going to meet you and be like, I'm not really interested, right? Four of Cups, like, it's okay. Like, I'm not really sure. And then the more, for whatever reason, you guys will stay in contact. I don't know if it's because of your friend groups, your work groups, or you end up just happening, like maybe they start following you on social media and they're watching your posts on social media and you're talking their language. You're talking about things that they care about. You're talking about things that, you know, and you're not doing it because you're trying to get their attention. It's just stuff that you genuinely care about too. Like maybe it's Mother Earth, maybe it's taking care of women, maybe it's, you know, preserving and protecting your health and your body. Like you're talking their language and all of a sudden they're like, oh, this person, like, I actually kind of like this person, or I like what this person has to say, or I get this person, or you know, I'm into this person. There's stuff about you that they're just gonna be like, wow, like this person's got some depth to them. And then there they go, express your love. Two of Cups. They're gonna be like, hey, so, and they will come to you and be like, I think, you know, like, can I take you out on a date? You know, and I think the more that you guys talk to each other, the more that you all get to know each other. At one point or another, this person's gonna turn around and be like, listen, babe, I just want to let you know that when I first met you, I totally judged you. Like I totally judged you. And um my bad, you know, like my bad. I should have not judged you. And, you know, I'm so happy we're together and I'm so happy that like our connection is what it is. You know, you really just taught me not to judge a book by its cover. Like you're going to help them grow and experience love that they have never felt before. And that's actually very, very beautiful because a lot of their relationships, like I said, have been very tumultuous because people don't love them for who they are. Look at your relationship here together. Ace of Wands, the Chariot, Five of Wands, Knight of Swords. I do have to tell you that this relationship in terms of time. Okay, so let's talk about like looks. Like I said, so attractive, so handsome, very fit, okay, very beautiful woman or a very beautiful man, okay. They will look younger than they actually are. Like they could be somebody who's like 37, 38, but they look like they're 30. Other things about them to note as well is I do see that they take care of their physical body, very important. Hair could be auburn, brown, okay. Definitely not seeing a lot of blonde. For some of you, maybe blonde, but not a lot, okay. I'm seeing somebody who might have like fair skin but darker hair, darker eyes, or like orangey tinges, orange tinge. What's the word I'm looking for? What else am I seeing here? I'm also seeing as well that this person is going to be, if they're a man, very well built, hung, okay. If they're a woman, very beautiful body, absolutely, okay. Your relationship together is going to be very much about taking care of your health, your health and your intellect. Those two things are going to be really important for your connection, the intellect and the health aspects of it. You guys are going to work out a lot, go on a lot of adventures, take care of your body a lot. Like this is two people who really care about their physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual vessel, all right. With the Ace of Wands, the Chariot, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords, your relationship is going to be built a lot on, you know, taking forward steps in life, okay? Fighting for what is important to both of you, okay? Look at that. We got the World. This is like a dream come true for both of you. And for them, honestly, I do have to tell you, so in group 3, the person who is watching the video, like the person, blah, blah, blah. In group 3, the person watching the video was the one who, watching this video is the one who has gone through a lot of trauma and suffering. Whereas in this reading, I feel like your person, who you marry, is the person who has gone through a lot of difficulties, and you're just like a dream come true for them. Ah! I'm not going to take the ones on the floor, but I will show them to you. We got Hierophant here. There's a Taurus energy coming in again, okay? So we got King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands again. So definitely somebody who likes to have a good time, all right? If you know what I mean, okay? Yeah, they're into that fun stuff. Lots of fun stuff in the bedroom, okay? They're also very sensual, okay? Venus is a very sensual sign, okay? It's not like Scorpio. Scorpio is very sexual. This is sensual. Take your time, you know, that kind of stuff. And we got the Fool. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a leap of faith that both you and them will take together, because you realize how aligned you are, how much you are aligned. And this person will want to marry you. You will get married here. Too much justice here for there not to be a marriage. Like sometimes people don't get married, but in this case, you guys will have that beautiful wedding that you both have always dreamed of. Yeah, there's a lot of adventures, a lot of excitement. You might travel the world with this person, okay? There's just so much gorgeous stuff here to look after, like look forward to. It's a really, really nice connection. Definitely not something that's going to be rushed. In terms of timeline, I am seeing like next year. I'm not seeing something happen like immediate. But I do feel like when you do meet, that spark is there immediately. All right, group number 4, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to book a session with me, or if you want to pick up an amulet, take a look at the description box below. And if you want to watch more videos on how to support yourself through your spiritual journey and your empowerment journey and become the best version of yourself, go check out my main channel at Charlene Lizette. Thank you so much. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.